Morning guys. So I'm going to show you a couple of recovery stretches today. We've been doing a lot of teeping our partner away when they've been punching and then having our kicks caught. So we need to stretch out our hamstrings and quads on those teeps and then our hips. So when our kick is caught, we can stay nice and open and not crunch over, crunch down and get swept. So keep good balance. So I have my assistant with me today and I'm going to show you a couple stretches that you can add to your routine for the recovery portion of your training. So you're going to start in standing on your knees. And he's going to bring his right foot forward and we're going to take just a standard low lunge. So he's going to drop his hips forward from here. So notice when he does that, his knee comes ahead of his ankle. It's not stacked on top. This isn't good. We don't want this for this type of stretch. Think of it like a structure of a building. You want it to be nice and strong, and if you're building a building and the foundation poles are bent, you're not going to have a very strong building. So he wants to slide his foot forward here, and then he drops his hips, and his knee is pretty much on top of his ankle. So that's a good structure here. And then in terms of his upper body, he can rest his hands on his knee. Doesn't really matter what he does with his hands because remember, we're targeting the hips here. But one thing you want to make sure of is that he pulls his ribs and belly in. This is very important. It tucks the hips a little bit, which engages the psoas muscle in your stomach, another muscle that gets very tight and problematic. So we're getting a twofer here, your hips, but also your psoas. So don't pop your chest out, you want to pull in. So that looks really good. He can hold that anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And then we're gonna hit the hamstring. So he's gonna come to standing on his knee again. He wants to make sure his hip and his knee stay on top of each other. So that means not send his hips back towards his heels. And he's gonna bring his left leg forward. So we're working on stretching the left hamstring here. Before he does anything, he checks in. He makes sure that hip is directly above the knee, looks good. Then we go to the leg. It has to be out nice and straight. Make sure it's not coming out at an angle. And your 5 toes are pulling towards your face, or the foot is flexing. From here, he's gonna hinge at the hips and walk himself forward. So he can put his fingertips on the ground. If they reach, you can rest your hands on your legs. So this looks good. His hip is pretty much over his knee. He could move forward just a little bit with his hip. It's gonna intensify the stretch in the hamstring. His back is nice and flat. We don't wanna round our spine here and hunch over. And he has a proud chest. So pretend like you're showing the logo of your t-shirt off to the front of the room. And he keeps his neck and head in line with his spine. He doesn't drop his head down. So he feels that on his hamstring. Again, holding 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And then he walks himself back up and we're gonna add the quadricep stretch. So he brings his left foot in, stacks that knee on top of the ankle again, drops his hips forward. So you may need to readjust your foot here when you drop your hips forward. Just go ahead and slide your foot forward. Check in, knees on top of the ankle. From here, we're gonna stretch the right quad. So he is going to bend his right leg. This could be problematic if you have tight hamstrings, but hopefully we've just stretched the hamstrings so you can do it. He reaches for his ankle with his hand, and then he drops his hips forward in that low lunge position and pulls his heel towards his hip as much as he can. And from here, he's gonna feel a nice stretch on the quad. Again, keep your ribs and belly pulling in. We don't wanna pop out here. We want everything nice and tight. He holds it resting his forearm or his hand on his quad. And then from there, he lets it go and we do the other side. So try these out, guys. Let me know how they work for you. If you have any questions, shoot me a message or see me in the gym, and best to your training. Thanks, guys. See you soon.